Welcome to the path. I'm Chili.
From the top.
Mayor of Idiot Town.
I'm Bunny.
And this is
I'm not Bunny. I'm Stocky.
Yeah, this is Stocky, the bunny. And if I had a nickel for every time I had a friend who was a bunny, I would have a lot of fucking nickels, and I could work at my job for free. I know so many bunnies. It's a little ridiculous.
What are we doing, Chili?
We're playing The Path, my favorite.
What are we doing? What is this?
This is the first horror game that I ever played as a kid. Which, gameplay-wise, that's sad, but story-wise, it was a little fucked up because I was like 14.
And you apparently took a lot of inspo creatively from this, so
my,
we're gonna ear
obsession.
directly in your head.
Yeah, this birthed my obsession with Little Red Riding Hood.
Let's look into that brain of yours with this game.
We got all 6 girls: Scarlet, Carmen, Ruby, who is very us-core, Rose, Ginger, and Robin. And I like to go oldest to youngest. And if I ever complain about... So this wasn't in the recording, thank God. But Stocky had to listen to me for like 5 minutes complain about the lack of the ability to erase a save file. And you guys will see at the end, because I will have a blooper reel, that it turns out this game has a direct option at any time during the game to erase the save file.
We spent a solid 25 minutes sharing the Idiot City's crown.
Anyway, yeah.
We fought for the crown.
Just checking, did I remember to stream to you? Am I streaming to you?
Yes.
Okay.
I see a beautiful path by Rory, Harvey, and Michael Hammond. I have less ability to read. I work at a library, and I can't read anymore.
Oh yeah, I heard you taught a journaling class today.
It bit. It absolutely bit. There was one person, she was an old lady, and I had to keep her bemused. We talked about fruit.
So when I
old ladies love talking about fruit.
We gotta go to Grandma's house. We're gonna stay on the path for now, because Stocky has never experienced this game, besides the 25 minutes of me freaking out trying to get it to function.
I've never experienced it. There were some moments of wrath and flipping off the handle that I had never seen come out of this capybara before.
And we are
D&D
bunnies, and I think you've never seen me flip out, outside of playing a character.
Yeah, no. This is true, visceral, deep, intense rage.
The head in the desk. Do you remember, when Neopets had the head desk emote, and it looked very inappropriate?
Oh my god, yes.
Did I just unlock a hidden memory?
So far, the path is just...
yeah, we're staying on the path this time. And you'll see what happens. Sprinting on the main path.
In the country simulator.
Yeah.
Yeah, it does upset the spaghettis. Oh, toes!
Yeah, you can see paw prints. So the game kind of encourages
Little
you
toes.
not to sprint, because it will zoom out really far, and it'll get a little blurry. But on the main path, it's fine. And also, little paw prints and stuff will appear on the screen, little inky paw prints.
Path.
Carmen's in a rush. Carmen is she's kind of the one in charge of her sisters. No danger can come to us on the path.
She's the head bitch.
And we're at Grandma's house.
Of course, it's because it's the path! Wow, short game. Good game. The real terror is being alone with your thoughts.
God, for real. Me when I forget my MP3 player on my walk. Oh god, now I have to think. I can't fantasize about my characters.
Me during my lunch breaks.
Oh, deadass, I watch Reddit videos on my lunch break. I will say, I
just sit there. I like to sit in my car and watch the girls fight.
Yeah. I love the vibe of this little house. You can see the Thistlebond influence here.
Yeah. Fizzlebond, for context, is where Chili's D&D character comes from.
The problem
A
with
shitty little swamp town in the middle of nowhere.
Yeah, inspired by where I grew up. Even though I grew up in a neighborhood, it felt more rural than it was. Also, we can't see shit.
Yeah, it's like a weird combo of rural and also urban, where it's like your neighbors are pretty close, but at the same time, there's a coyote.
Yeah, or like there's a creek that you could totally drown in, and your parents tell you to stop going down there because it gets too muddy when it's raining and you're gonna drown. But you go down there anyway because there's frogs.
And you say no. Hell yeah! I love these frogs. Yo, can we talk about this wallpaper?
This is some nice ass wallpaper.
This wallpaper says peacock. This is some nice ass wallpaper. I could live here.
So the way you walk in Grandma's
long ass hallway.
You actually have to repeatedly press the forward key, because and it'll make sense why it works like that when we go off of the path. Grandma, why do you have a taxidermied wolf pointed
Grandma,
at your bed?
You want to talk? What, you don't? Chili, you don't have your taxidermied wolf pointed right at your bed?
No, I couldn't pay the fee. So if you notice, she's got Carmen's picture up there. Ugh, I hate when she opens her eyes.
Aw, she's the favorite.
It actually changes depending on what girl you're playing, which I think is a really cool detail.
It's Carmen. Carmen's the favorite.
Now, we got 0 out of 12 items. No special rooms unlocked. Distance traveled, 271 meters. Wolf encountered? No. Failure. Rank D.
You fucked it up!
Where Grandma's lives. Yeah. So now we're gonna do it again. Now you see what happens if we stay to the path. We gotta pull a Little Red Riding Hood and not listen to our mom and go off the path. We're gonna pick Scarlet again. I don't like how the girls all stare at me when I select her sister for the sacrifice.
I don't like how they all sing in harmony. Like terrible birds.
I'll link you to the OST after we're done recording, by the way, because some of the songs don't get to be fully enjoyed in the game, and there's some bonus stuff on the OST that's baller. Like, on the OST, there is a poem reading, and... Huh?
I was gonna say, like, this path reminds me so much of the Natchez Trace.
I don't think I've ever heard of it.
It's, like, long and... Okay, so... The Natchez Trace is this long-ass highway in the middle of, like, a national park. And it just goes on forever and ever and ever and ever and ever. And all it is like, a bunch of trees and road and bathrooms where people have weird trucker sex.
Oh, it's not showing up now because we went off the path, so we're considered too far away from it. But after you find somewhere on the map, it can appear as a little symbol in the corner of your screen, and it'll point to where you need to go to get to that place. And if you notice the white kind of trailing on the side of the screen, that's how we can find our way back to the path. But we don't want to find our way back to the path.
White wispies are.
We want to, and we can see it.
We're going home.
Oh god.
We're going back to our house.
Screen got blurry. I always forget the graveyard is like right here. And like you see the light is brighter. That symbolizes a unique spot in the forest that you can visit. I really do like just the artistic...
I got really...
Huh?
I got really distracted. The cat was scratching at my door.
Understandable. Do you need to go let the baby in?
And that's what scared me. No, the baby can stay out there, but I see his little hands under the door, and they need to go back under that door.
Do you ever do the thing where
he knows why I kicked him out.
Do you ever do that thing where you sit at the door and, like, poke his paws back under? Oh, the girl in white.
Absolutely. Are you kidding me? Oh, who the hell is that? Who the hell is that bitch? Get her ass!
So that's the girl in white. She is a friend. There's 6 fresh graves.
Get her ass.
One of them is empty. I wonder who it is for.
It's...
Oh god, frame change.
It's an open coffin.
Anyway, here's a dead baby bird.
It's just your size. It says whore!
This is a serious game, but also this is exactly why I invited you on here.
Oh, fun! Dead birds.
Yeah, oh yeah, if we click on things, we get... So, you see how specific spots are lit up? These spots are for objects specifically for Scarlet. You have to break the egg to make an omelet. Scarlet, a bird is dead.
A bird has died, Scarlet. You can't... No, that's not how that works. Sometimes you break the egg and all there is a chicken fetus.
I do really...
And that's horrifying.
So do you see that sparkle out there? We're gonna go to that. You can pick...
We're going to
You'll
sparkles?
notice there's like black flowers all around. Those are flowers you can pick in the game. And when you pick those flowers, if you pick enough of them, it'll tell you where an
flower
object...
picking sim.
Yeah, it'll tell you where an object you can interact with is. It'll like point you towards it.
Oh, hell yeah.
Yeah. Also, we can't run when we're in special locations. We gotta wait till we're out of the special location.
This is no running zone. You gotta walk politely.
You notice how the flowers kind of disappear, though, when I run? It's because the game tries
whoa,
to...
hey, what's that? Oh.
That is the flower. Unless you mean the ominous singing.
Oh, no.
Is that a fucking bathtub?
I mean, Oh, yeah, bathtub! Bath time for Carmen! Carmen, go play Ophelia in that bathtub. Let's reenact some scenes. Climb in that bathtub, we'll reenact a scene from Homestuck.
Deadass, though. Me, after work, I am fucking Ophelia in the tub. I gotta get all the
Shout out to my girl,
off.
Ophelia!
Alright, let's see what she says about it. Oh, she actually is getting in it.
Carmen?
Or no, she's not. She's sitting on it. Men can be such monsters.
Men?
It's simply disgusting. The text messed up and it says simpy. Simply disgusting. Whatever happened to elegance and sophistication? She is a chivalry is dead girl, apparently.
Chivalry is not dead, it's just a revenant.
Yeah. If you hear that gasping, by the way, that's the girl in white kind of reacting to us. So what the girl in white does is if you interact with her, she will walk your character back to the path. She is implied to be a character that tries to encourage you not to run around in the forest, despite doing so herself. Also, I will say this game...
twist, girl in white, you don't tell me what to do.
This game will be is a little bit long sometimes, just because of how slow you have to take it, so we might have to split this into, like, a couple recording sessions.
Hey, no problem. I mean, I ain't got nothing planned.
Yeah.
I planned on sitting on this butt.
Yeah, we are working women, and we worked all day, and now we're gonna play a horror game about girls being dumb in the woods.
Girls just being girls!
I am reflexively silly.
Just girl things!
About this game, but honestly, I do love the art direction of this. This game, to me, often feels more like an art piece more than a game. Which, a lot of Tale of Tales...
I love art piece games.
Yeah. And, like, a lot of Tale of Tales games got shit for that, because they were going walking simulators. But it's like, Dear Esther and, like, What Remains of Edith Finch are also that, just, like, with more budget and newer.
Yeah.
Well, not Dear Esther, but
people love
you know what I mean.
Sims.
Yeah, but this was like that era when they were getting shit on for a little while, remember? Like in the late 2010s? Or early 2010s.
Oh yeah, where everyone suddenly had really high standards. Like, they can't just appreciate the simplicity of walking in the woods and finding random junk.
Shit.
I mean, this is what my childhood was.
Same.
You go out in the woods, you find a chair in a tree.
God, you know what? I just unlocked a core memory from you talking about walking in the woods. So my dad didn't like us to use... He liked us to use the public restrooms as little as possible at the national park, at the, like, state park we went to all the time. Jefferson...
Yeah.
Well, I shouldn't say it. I can dox myself on the internet.
You're already halfway there. I've doxed myself enough with the Bass Pro Shop name drop and the Natchez Trace reference.
That is
Don't give
true.
a shit.
But good luck to
Come
anyone
find
trying
me.
to find you in that massive state of trees.
Geomap me. Find me. It's Where's Waldo?
Win the right to buy a commission off Stocky, because fuck you, pay your artist.
Fuck you, pay your artist. You find me in real life, I'll draw you a foot for free. Just 1 foot.
You gotta pay for the rest of the body.
Yeah, you gotta pay for the rest of it. Feet are free.
Oh, we unlocked like a room, but okay. Chaos awaits order, like you await me. Let me silence this madness and sing for thee. Like, she's implied to be a very artsy girl through some of the things she says. Like, she talks about theater, but the way she's often talks and portrays, she talks a lot about order. It's implied that possibly she doesn't get to do the okay, so I did not mean to find this area of the game this quickly. This is the amphitheater. Hello, girl in white.
Oh, shit! Oh!
This is the amphitheater.
Oh, she's just sprinting.
Yeah, this is actually where Carmen's wolf is. And now we get to encounter the mask correctly.
Hello, amphitheater.
There's something so, like, oddly serene about an amphitheater just out in the middle of the woods, and thinking about the fact that this was once a gathering place for people. Like,
yeah, it is haunting. Oh. It's like...
Art is where the nobility of humanity is expressed. I could not live in a world without it. Okay, yeah. We're getting some, like, text issues. Okay, we do not want to interact with the piano yet. Not at all. Oh god, the fucking camera.
Touch it. Touch it. Touch it.
No, I don't want to touch it
that
yet.
Piano.
If I touch it, then Carmen's chapter ends, and we haven't found enough shit yet. I don't think...
Who's that man?
The wolf.
Who's that man?
Everybody hides their true face. That's probably for the best.
He looks like a Skyrim elf.
He does, and that makes sense, because I'm giving you too much info, but you can tell it's the autism coming out. He's actually called the Fey Wolf. Like, each of the wolves has a unique name.
We're in Fairy Wolf territory.
Yeah.
That's somehow worse than a regular wolf. Because a regular wolf, you know what to expect. It is a wolf. But a Fey wolf...
You're gonna come to find
you don't know what that wolf wants.
Are metaphorical. Just like the real, Little Red Riding Hood. Oh hey, a gramophone. Dude, if I found, like, a gramophone out in the middle of the fucking woods, I would take that shit home. Like, obviously, when... I hope this plays on our stereo. I adore this interpretation. She's very, like... You know those kinds of art kids who are, like, they were very, like... follow it to the letter type, where like they had like a fine appreciation for like the arts, but the way they did it was very color in the lines. And now we have that sparkle meant we found enough flowers to be guided to something. But I'm gonna grab this flower real quick, and then we'll go over to that clothesline. I think that's a clothesline. I don't know what else that time. I don't know how well it's showing up on your screen. Oh, this is your trail. Now you know where you have been in the forest. Every 100 meters you have traveled, your trail will be displayed.
Kind of shaped like a cat.
Yeah. I immediately lost my head.
The cat map.
Like, it was just telling... That showed up, and I think it... Oh, nope, I can see it. The problem with this game is the lighting.
Don't worry, we are on the track.
I am so good at this game. But it doesn't matter who you are and how many times you play it, you are not memorizing where anything is, because it is just so erratic. I'm getting distracted by flowers. I have a disease.
It's called flower picking. It's called loving flower disease, and it's chronic and fatal.
It really is. Honestly, like, I was that kid who would always get, like, rashes and stuff from plants you're not supposed to touch, because I was just like, pretty, I want to give it to my mom, and then I'd get yelled at.
It's like, put that down. That's highly toxic. What are you doing?
My hand is, like, bright red, and I'm like, pretty!
I was always a bucket full of frogs kid. I was like, Mom, I got you a frog. And she's like, no. Wrong.
Not at all surprising. Did I ever tell you at the time I accidentally ate a ladybug?
No. Why would you do that? Tell me.
Well, I didn't
mean... with the class.
Well, the keyword there was accident. Because what happened was I was talking to my nana. We were about to, like, go somewhere. And suddenly I feel something on my tongue. Like, something, like, I felt something hit my lips, and then it was on my tongue, and I reflexively swallowed. And my nana just looks horrified, because she saw what flew in my mouth, and she was expecting me to just spit it out.
What's going on here?
She's gonna do this for a minute.
No, I will not do the laundry!
We're stuck in the laundry.
You can't make me! I refuse to fold clothes!
There we go. So, like, what happened was, my nana saw what went in my mouth, and she was immediately horrified, because I had just swallowed a ladybug. And I will tell you guys, ladybugs taste terrible.
I mean, that should be like a science fact. Yeah. Science fact. Ladybugs don't taste good.
Bullets.
Don't put them in your mouth.
Let's just pick up a bullet.
Bullets? Oh, man. Did the ending of Breaking Bad happen here? Deer.
I will say, this is something a lot of people... Bullet holes in the wall. Cells on the floor. Where's the rest of the building? I will say, I feel like that is an experience that... I don't know if you have seen it, but I have. That a lot of, like, people who grew up in very populated areas or never got to go to the woods frequently probably don't realize is an actual thing. Like, when houses fall apart, there's more enforced parts that just stay behind. Like, the stairs in the woods are real. Yeah. They're not haunted. It's just that stairs are gonna usually be the most supported and enforced part of the house. Same with chimneys.
Yeah, the stairs are forever. Stairs are forever. 2024. Oh, I was about to say the audio went silent. I was like, oh no.
Yeah, no, it just does that sometimes.
That's not ominous at all.
Yeah, when you sprint on the path, it doesn't do on the path, but when you do it in the woods, you'll start to hear, like, and I'll do it for a minute here so you can hear it. You'll start to hear your heart racing. It'll get darker.
Oh shit.
And eventually you'll start hearing animals growling, but it's not doing it right now. Like, you'll start to hear wolf noises. Nothing, as far as I know, because I've never, like, tried to just keep sprinting. As far as I know, nothing happens.
As far as you know. But here on Mythbusters, we're here to test that myth.
Welcome to Creepy
Start running.
Busters. I'll do it. Oh, wait. I see. One of my worst fears. Taki knows it well. The thing I fear the most. Nope. A pylon. I think that's a pylon.
Oh, yeah! You're terrified of really big things.
I have megalophobia. Oh, nope. I was wrong. It was just a bunch of trees that were conveniently pylon-shaped. I was like, I don't remember there being a pylon in this game, but I was so ready to roll with it.
I was gonna say more of like an obelisk.
And instead we have found
tent.
The woodsman's camp, which is not relevant for Carmen. Is anybody here? Some people are just so... They set up their tents, then run away. What happened here?
Jesus, Carmen, lay off. Maybe they went for like a hike. Like that's what you do when you go camping. You leave your shit and you go somewhere.
Nothing silly. I like that sometimes they just sit here and they give us opinions on things. I don't understand people who think nature is lovely. It's messy, and it smells, and it makes you get lost. And yet here you fucking are. And then we can't...
You made this choice, Carmen.
So we haven't encountered this yet, so I haven't... No, don't sit on the boxes again. It popped up for a second, and now it's not popping up again. If you run into something that your current character cannot interact with, but one of the other girls can, it'll show you a visage of their face, or a vignette of their face.
Oh yeah, I saw that. Like the overshadow of their...
Like, here's an example, because here's Carmen.
Oh! Oh wait, which... Are we Carmen?
We are Scarlet.
I don't know who we are. Who are we?
Scarlet, the eldest of the like red sisters, which I do like the detail that all of them are named after the color red.
Or something that has the color red in it, like a Robin's red boob.
Yeah, there is a shade of red called Robin, actually.
There's also a Robin's egg blue, so...
True.
Robin, you're
contains
adopted.
Many colors. Oh my god, Stocky! So cruel.
Robin, we didn't know how to break it to you. But them's the breaks, Robs.
There's like an abandoned trailer over there.
Oh, great. Just my favorite thing, an abandoned trailer.
Not
ominous at all.
This is just becoming Chili's nostalgia time. I also see a wheelchair. My uncle used to do a hayride for all of the kids in the family when, and a well. When, I was little.
Oh, great!
Which, fun fact, is also where my fear of pylons comes from. Because he had a big-ass pylon that, like, the electric company paid him to, like, let them put it on his property. We're gonna go to that spider web, but first I want to go over here and see if there's anything we can get over here. I don't think they say anything for the wheelchair. I think they just sit in it. Oh, we've actually gone in a circle because there's
an empty wheelchair.
There's the house again.
Ooh.
Or like piece of a house.
You hope that a miracle has happened here.
A serenade in the woods. Somebody is playing my song. Long slim fingers gently caressing the keys of me. Like, see, she's very poetic.
Very, very evocative imagery.
And then I don't think we can interact with that. Yeah, no, that's for Ginger. Oh, you know what I totally didn't... I did unintentionally that I didn't think about? I invited a Ginger to play the game about Little Red Riding Hood.
I mean, it is appropriate.
Also,
it's fitting.
You see, when I'm sprinting too fast, the flowers don't show up. Got 13 of 144.
I was more focused on, like... I was more focused on the violins, like, screaming and freaking out.
Oh, yeah. God, this fucking camera angle. What is this, Resident Evil?
This camera angle. This is some resident behavior.
God, that reminds me. Me and my friends were joking last night about how, like, you can categorize horror games into two fields, and it's Resident Evil or Silent Hill, and I got kind of mad because, like, I couldn't deny it. They weren't wrong.
I mean, you're not wrong. They're either blast 'em, shoot 'em ups, or they're an exquisite piece of analysis of emotions and mental state.
And then if you're like, well, what about the ones that aren't, like, either of those? And it's like, well, then you can categorize them into man-made horrors beyond your comprehension, or horrors horrors of comprehension. Which the man-made horrors is
Or dating
surprisingly
sim gone
Resident
wrong.
Evil. You want to kiss the fucking biohazard so bad.
It makes you look stupid. You want to kiss it so hard, it's so bad.
That reminds me, if you ever want goofy, jokey dating sims that are like 10 minutes long, I have a list. There's a Siren Head one.
Oh. I found one where it's like you date a cell phone person.
That is
and
very
apparently
funny.
they lay eggs.
Honestly, I'm very surprised I haven't seen you play Sucker for Love.
Listen, I saw the game where you could date a big tittied Victorian man, and I said,
oh yeah, that one's like you're in a...
I said, give me them boobs.
I need to watch that one because the art looks very cute. And also, you're always funny when you're simping for pathetic little men.
It's so funny, like his chest is so proportioned against the rest of his body. I can't help but to like catcall him every 5 minutes, like reflexively.
It's funny how like when I was planning this, when I was planning this Let's Play in my head, I was like, oh yeah, Stocky will be able to like take it seriously, and like we'll be able to theorize at the end of each chapter. The panic that consumes you is the fear of order. No, it is the fear of spiders.
No, it's the fear of strange spiderweb in woods.
But no, we are just clowns. Which honestly, it's kind of fun.
Listen, I went to Honk Academy. I graduated with big floppy shoes.
That reminds
me. And I have
a
doctorate in silly string.
Honestly, I need to stop being a coward and I need to post my clowns on Tumblr.
Did y'all know Chili draws clowns?
I do. Nobody pays me. I do this on my own.
They do it of their own volition.
I give them such complex designs that I will never want to draw them twice. It is my curse.
Chili, I heart clowns, Bara.
I am the clown. I was just honestly thinking about drawing Chili in a clown outfit earlier.
I'm sorry, I just like zoned out to the music and it sounded like it was saying, the horrors! The horrors!
I mean, is that not this game? Okay, I'll link you though to the full OST after this and you can enjoy it, because it's a banger.
Enjoy the atmosphere. Just wander in the woods, get lost. The cat is rioting.
He wants in! He wants to hear the tale of Little Red Riding Hood!
He won't be quiet. I'll constantly be yelling at him. He's been on a kick where he wants to bite my lamp by my bed.
Oh, so is he done tormenting Snorlax?
It's like him height.
How much?
Yeah, Mark. Casserole's my cat.
Have much of Scarlet stuff, but also the wolf is right there, and the taunting is working on me.
Oh.
Because I wanna. I'm like.
He started beating up my Snorlax flesh.
Yeah.
And
he was making that man into biscuits. It's probably because you gave him a crack toy.
It was
crack being catnip.
Yeah, I gave him a catnip carrot kicker thing, and he's loved that. But so you said we don't have like a whole lot of Scarlet's stuff, but the wolf is like right there, quote unquote.
Yeah, like because he's right there. It's the Fey Wolf. The wolf that matches your girl is the only one that will appear when you play her.
Ah.
And they're all in different spots throughout the forest. I think my problem is I keep turning, so I just keep going in a circle. I need to just run in a straight line for a minute.
Yeah. Getting lost rules 101. Straight line.
The one thing you
Someone's playing Fallout 76.
Oh god damn it, did that pop up?
That popped up!
I need to fix that. Oh god, my poor friend Jab just got called out. My poor friend wrote, oh god.
We saw you playing.
I thought OBS crashed for a second, but it's good. It's just like I clicked it in the taskbar and that made it invisible and I panicked.
We know what you're playing. Not the best Fallout game. But who am I to judge? I play The Sims 4 religiously.
Oh, they know it sucks, but they still have fun with it, and honestly, I respect them for it.
Yeah, mad respect. Always do what you love, even if it's crappy.
Okay. I think I fixed it.
Let's get back to the visceral horrors of being alone in the woods with our own thoughts.
Which, ironically, is what me and Stocky probably both love to be. The thoughts are always less intrusive
I'm just,
when you're in the woods.
Yeah, it's because moss is there. You go find a handful of moss and listen, problem solved.
One of these days, I'm just gonna go out into the woods, lay face down, and wait for the moss to consume me. Or a bobcat.
Why wait? You can just, like, put moss on yourself.
That is true.
Just
or a bobcat to consume me. Honestly, it's whoever gets to me first. Oh, I'm stuck on a tree.
Moss-covered bobcats. Compromise.
D&D, get on that. Or maybe I will. I hold the hand with the pin.
D&D, Wizards of the Coast. Wizards of the Coast, DM me.
Wizards of the Coast, hire me and I'll give you better clowns than the space clowns, so they're not just in space. Which, I fucking read that. I know it's just their killer clowns from outer space fanfic.
You know that game's coming out later this year.
I know, it's in a couple months. It, like, comes out in June.
Oh, shit!
I had the option to pre-order it, but I wanna, since there was a little bit of development trouble with it, I'm waiting to see what people think of it. Which is the smart way to purchase things. Because no pre-order bonuses are going to be worth it if the game sucks.
That is true. I, however, live opposite of that. I vehemently pre-order Pokemon games like it's a religion.
God, I think I've only ever had one Pokemon game pre-order. God, I just remembered, like, one of my biggest life regrets was selling my copy of Tomba so that I could afford to get Pokemon Y. Because I was a kid and I didn't know any better.
Pokemon Y was good.
Yeah, but Tomba's extremely rare. An extremely rare PS1 game.
I mean, but did it bring you joy?
Pokemon Y did bring me joy, but then I got home with Pokemon Y and I couldn't play it because I didn't have an SD card.
Oh! Oh no. It truly is the gift of the Magi.
I am. Oh. Honk honk, motherfucker. I am the clown. If we come
Welcome, fellow graduate of Honk University.
I went in a fucking circle again. I was going straight. How did I go in a circle?
It's almost...
God, it really is just like the real life
getting
woods.
Lost in the woods.
Look at our fucking trail. This is a shit show. Okay, you know what? We're gonna run. Because it should show us our trail as we go. Actually, can we just look at our trail?
Show us the trail.
Here's like credits.
Can we just like have a map? Good job, everyone. Good job. You made a bad game.
Hey, I like this game.
Accolades to whoever's going ham on that cello and violin. Oh, we gonna get got. We gonna get got.
Okay, we're finally making some headway and going somewhere the fuck else.
New direction. Now there is only many directions.
Now it says we're heading towards
Chili,
the wolf.
I got a question for you.
Yes?
I've been fielding this to all my coworkers. What's your favorite dinosaur?
Can I have a second to think about it?
Yeah, you may have a second to meditate on that.
Because I have to think about it. Do I want to, like, answer, like, normal-ass, unfiltered dinosaur, or do I want to think about the influence that the Fossil Fighters DS series has had on me?
Go with whatever speaks to your heart the most. Like, if you got approached by a dinosaur kid and they said, "What's your favorite dinosaur?" You gotta hit them with that answer right away.
You know what?
Like,
if
that
I had to
true,
go
honest
right
answer?
away, thinking about the game I like, Path of the Titans, Spinosaurus.
Spinosaurus. I'm more of a... I can't pronounce the name, but it's like the dinosaur they based the Pokemon Archeops off. Little
that is
feathered
a
guy.
pretty good
little
fucking
chicken guy.
I found a knife.
Oh no! Put that down, little girl.
Looks like a clean blade for
down.
chopping vegetables. It's gonna be really fun because...
Among other things.
Yeah. Something that's really fun, actually, and you'll see this, like, you can click on it and get their opinions again, and you'll also see the room you unlocked or thing in the house you unlocked. Because some of it is universal.
Gotcha.
And each girl has a different opinion on each object.
Okay. I mean, I would assume so.
I just think it's a neat little detail.
Okay, every time you run, it gets more and more intense. Somehow. It's like, this is like somehow scarier.
It's like I forget how long it takes to get to anything. How did we come back here?
You went off the map. The side of the map. You have to backtrack and...
I'm about to just
go back.
The girl in white. I'm about to just, like, let the girl in white take me back to the path and, like, then we can go to the other side of the path.
Oh, girl in white. It's me, the girl in red. You want a kiss? You want a hug? You want a high five?
This is an adult and a child. Well, almost adult.
You want a high
implied
five?
To be like 17. Oh, I found the boot.
You want to just high five? Hey, a shoe.
And we put that in our basket.
Just what I always wanted.
God, my friends.
This is some kleptomanic behavior.
Where the hell did that child go? What's next? A jacket? A sweater? Underwear? Scattered around? People can be so primitive.
She's just being pretentious. She's never taken off her boots to put her toes betwixt the moss.
Girls never felt moss. We have got... that's the graveyard again, so we had to actually be pretty close to the path. I'm gonna just run in this line.
What happens if you find all the items?
So we're not trying to fill up this. I just want to get as many as I can. This isn't going to be a 100% playthrough. I just like exploring. Honestly, if you want, we can go see the wolf.
Well, no. Like, keep going. Play how you play. I'm but a spectator, a guest, an obstinate voice. Hey, there she is. Get her. Kill her. Steal her shoes.
Here, if we just interact with her, they'll like play together for a minute.
Awesome. Shove. Are they just clapping at each other? Don't flinch!
And then she'll, you should take our hand and guide us back.
Snip a tree. She snipped a tree.
She didn't trigger for some reason. One sec. I gotta interact with her again, if it'll work.
Yeah, they're playing flinch. They're just like, don't flinch.
I don't know why she's not taking me back to the past, because that's her job. Anyway, we're in the graveyard.
She has one job, it's dance.
We are in the graveyard, which means I can't run.
No running for you. Well, does that mean we're like close to the path? Because that's like the first area you went to.
Yeah. So you see the white? part of the thing.
Yes.
That means that is how you get back to the path. But usually or actually what it might be is it might, because it's moving around, that might actually be what leads us to the girl in white. Because she's supposed to take you back to the path. If so,
she's a very fast-moving bitch.
To be fair, she's everywhere we are. I think she kind of jump spawns to follow you because she's meant to be your kind of guardian. But she can only do so much when you are tempted by the forest. Okay, I think the path is this way.
Tempted by the seductive energy of the woods.
Look, sometimes you just want to lay at the base of a tree and not get up. That sounded darker than I meant it to.
Listen, if the mushrooms take me, so be it.
I was just thinking about taking a nap.
So it's... Yeah.
Honestly,
listen,
though,
I was just...
I don't know if I could ever take a nap in the woods, honestly.
I was just...
Because,
Oh, absolutely not. Are you kidding me?
Bugs.
Studio Ghibli dreams aside, never. Not in my entire life. No, are you kidding me?
Not in our
There
states.
are, bugs out there that want to crawl under my skin.
And the ticks.
And I can't say their name. I can't say the name of those bugs out loud because it sounds offensive.
I mean, there's plants like that, too, that are, super toxic.
Yeah. There's apparently, a kind of tree from Australia that's in California that explodes.
Oh yeah, I'm sure that if we were to ask our Aussies, they would tell us about it.
Yes. We know a couple of Australians who love telling us about the terrors of the natural world.
They bullied me so hard
and of the biological world.
They bullied me so hard that I can no longer mispronounce emu. I love them. I love our Australians.
Emu. We go out. Everyone watching this video, go out, find yourself an Australian. It's an excellent life choice to make a friend with an Australian. They sent me a shawl.
And you sent me a bowl, which I need to clean, honestly. It's been sitting in my room since I had noodles last time. Flour.
Go clean your dirty dishes, you nasty.
I need to, but if I do it, I have to
Carmen
do it.
here doesn't, or Scarlet.
Scarlet
here doesn't do her dishes.
She definitely is the only one in the house who does the dishes. I can tell you that right now. So it's not up anymore, but it's archived on the Wikipedia. But there is actually a little website where you can read about the different girls and what their aspirations are.
Ooh. See, I love games with little touches like that.
Yeah, there was a lot of
you play the game and you're like, wow, I wonder.
The path did pretty well.
What the Wikipedia says, and then you learn their favorite food.
And also, I'm bored now, so we're going to see the wolf.
Hooray, boredom!
Let's
give a resounding round of applause for boredom.
Let's give a resounding round of applause for ADHD. And the fact that it's already 8:30 p.m.
We've been at this a while. Flub ups with the editing process as well.
Yeah. The way I figure it, if we're tired after one girl, we can just do one girl per episode.
I mean, that makes sense. A girl episode, and you just title each episode this is Scarlet.
Oh, I'm going the wrong way. Okay, we're gonna interact with the piano. Time to suffer. Oh.
Oh, is he?
Oh, I can't.
Is he gonna shove us in the piano?
What? Or no, there's something behind there. I think that Rose interacts with. Now we can interact with it. I had the wrong trigger point. Oh, god damn it!
Touch it. Touch it.
I'm trying, but the pathing on this game, she's stuck behind it.
Oh no! This is it.
The path has terrible pathing. Okay, now it's wolf time.
Alright.
The Fey Wolf has a great track. I love it. It should trigger any minute now. Yeah, there it goes.
Up. Yeah, up. Hello, Mr. Skyrim Elf.
I think this game came out before Skyrim, actually. Like, when I say old, it's like PC gaming was just on the rise. Like, it's a really, really big format. Not like... No, Morrowind is earlier.
Piano.
Oh god, the lowering of the curtain. Like, everything's bathed in, like, death green.
Yeah, the colors changed.
I really love the coloring in this game. The color works in this game. And then we wake up, it's raining, and we're outside Grandma's house.
Oh, yay, Grandma. Grandma, I'm fucked up, shit-faced, and a face full of mud.
So, if you notice, she's walking a lot more reserved now. I can't turn the camera around to face her, I don't think. She's like holding herself. We can't sprint. And her head is down where before she was holding it high.
Oh, shit.
Lower.
I mean, I just remembered that we were talking about how this is...
You cut out what?
And I'm not gonna... It's more metaphor than action. This is like an artsy game, like you said earlier.
Yeah.
And I'm not gonna draw any conclusion until we've gotten to the end of this episode, and I can speak my mind fully and clearly then.
Yeah. Yeah.
But like, man, oh man, is it...
You got your gears. Your gears are turning.
Conclusions.
And the solar storm is attacking your microphone.
My gears are greased and turning. Oh.
And now I think she'll walk up to the house on her own. Yeah. I never realized. I always figured out the way the music just stops when you wake up in front of Grandma's house and it's just the rain.
Yeah, I was about to say, like, finally, someone killed that cellist.
The wolf's real target was the cellist.
Get him.
Get his ass.
Get the cellist. Get the violinist, please.
This is a
the stringed instruments. The stringed instruments have had it too good for too long.
This is a tragedy, and we're bullying the string quartet. Now things are gonna be a little different in Grandma's house once it loads.
What? No taxidermied wolf? Oh, hey, arsenic green walls.
Now, I will say...
Wallpaper's different.
If we pause and, like, I don't touch it, you can hear something, like, coming up behind us.
Oh.
I've always been too scared to,
I don't like that.
See what happens. So I don't think we got all of Carmen's secret rooms, but, like, obviously, take good heed of what you see. I don't like the glass jars.
Grandmama? Carmen, you had one job, and that was to bring Grandma her medication, and what did you do? Not do that.
Oh god, the books. They're kind of despawning rapidly, and I think it's because the game is chugging a little. Oh god, the music room. Yeah, we only found one of Carmen's rooms.
Oh. There's that goddamn string quartet!
I forget, did we get to leave the music
My real
room?
enemy, stringed instruments.
I am sorry I birthed a hatred of string quartet in you.
You're gonna see.
I cannot wait for this to evolve into a character detail in a future D&D character.
You're gonna read like the news. 7 injured. Just a bard that furiously hates stringed instruments.
Veruca. Oh god, here we get the flashes. I forgot to warn you about the flashing imagery.
No, I can handle it. I'm just sort of trying to study.
Trying to interpret what little glimpses you're getting. Okay, we got 6 out of 13. Not bad. Unlocked. 3. Oh, we did get all of our secret rooms. 2,977 meters. Wolf encountered. Ooh. Yes. Success. And we get rank B. You have found the ruined theater.
Great. So
chapter 1.
What the fuck did we just do? What happened?
Well, you'll see. Wait a moment. Do you notice?
Oh no.
Mm-hmm. So do you want to theorize on what you witnessed? Because you said your gears were turning.
Okay, so I know this is like possibly pulling like the low Jenga brick from the Red Riding Hood.
So I know what Jenga
story
brick,
and tropes.
I do want to say, I know what Jenga brick you're talking about. I want you to actually save that for a later, girl.
Yeah. Gotcha. But I feel like Scarlet went under some kind of physical trauma while at a art college. Like, that's what had happened. Or from an older mentor because of how the wolf was sort of poised over her while she was playing the piano. It was very instructor-student energy. And she gave the energy that she was, like, very confident, like, I'm much more mature than everyone else. I know my stuff.
Like the kid who probably had to grow up way too early.
Far too easy. Yeah, it would be far too easy for her to be groomed into a very, very bad situation.
Yeah. So, like, you're actually the first person who I've seen, like, because a lot of people will take it partially metaphoric, partially literal, as in, like, the rooms represent sort of what lured them to the wolf. And then the wolf is a very literal encounter. And it's implied in those flashes that she might have actually been strung up with piano wire.
Oh, shit. Oh! She got murdered. Did she get murdered for reals? Not for plays? Oh my god. Yes. Well.
So each of the girls, it's kind of implied.
Went off to college.
It is a disappearance in the woods, and then you send the next girl to try to go to Grandma's house.
Okay, so if we like mix my conclusions and your the conclusions together, it is the girls going through, you know, things, through life, through traumas, and then they go to the woods and they essentially relive those traumas thanks to this wolf, who in the end gives them the sucker punch to death.
The final fatale. And of course, like, I imagine Grandma's house kind of represents having to confront the shit that they've been through, as well as the shit that they encountered in the woods, like the shit with their lives. So for me, the way I see Carmen, I mean not Carmen, because this is Carmen. She's not dead yet, but she will be next time. The way I see Scarlet is...
Wait, put your mouse over Carmen again.
Next time, it's me that's gonna die. I'm gonna get it.
You're so mean. So funny. The way I see it is she kind of was the one who had to be the adult. Because, like, these girls are, like, getting sent off on their own to Grandma's. There's obviously not really parents in the pictures. Because it's implied that your mother tells you to go to Grandma's house and bring her bread and wine.
Grandma's living it up.
Yeah. And
Grandma's house is bumping.
I think Carmen wanted a career in the arts that she could not have, being the eldest caretaker of her sisters. And she coped with that by being very kind of orderly and controlling and trying to like organize everything in her life.
Pretentious.
Yeah. I like Ruby, she's my favorite. And I think that maybe she found solace in the ruined theater because there was a functional piano there. And she would and then one day there was someone there
fascinating
who like took as much interest in it as her with the wrong intentions. She got strung up like a puppet.
She got puppeted. She got puppet mastered. Chili, this is a fascinating game.
I'm very happy
and
that
I want
you're
more
enjoying
of it.
Hell yeah. So like how long have let me check the recording. We've been recording for an hour. I think that's long enough for an episode.
Yeah, no, I feel like that's long enough even with the editing. Hey, I'm Stocky.
And I am Chili, and we will definitely be back with more Path, and I will be back with other games. But I definitely just felt like it would be really good to get a second opinion.
Dead girls!
Specifically on this game, someone to kind of back and forth with me, because it is a very drawn-out game. Okay.
Hey.
I just pressed the record button and I'm gonna keep going. And now we have gotten to where, get to the moon with less data than Doom, and now I can play Tetris on my MP3 player.
And that's what God intended when he founded America.
Alright, let's see if it worked this time, and hopefully it didn't reinstall my save data, or I'm gonna scream. Anyway, welcome to our first recorded Let's Play on Chili Bara. I am the Chili and the Bara, and this is the Stocky.
And I'm the Stocky and the Bun, whether you like it or not.
Gothest person I know.
2 goths, 1 room. What's gonna happen? Chili, what are we
this
doing
game, we're playing the Path, and I forgot to introduce the girls again. This is actually our 3rd time starting this recording because the game keeps breaking because this thing is barely functional on modern hardware. I should be playing this on a fucking, like, virtual machine. Oh, look at that. I never noticed that. You can actually see the truck pulling away.
Can I say something very dramatic and shocking?
Yes, if I can hear you over
I cannot see the screen. I cannot see the screen.
It's showing it on my it's showing it on my stream when I look at the stream that we're doing, but I'll try launching the stream again.
Oh, gracious.
Okay, it's gonna show a white screen.
It's just showing your beautiful face.
Is it showing it now?
Nope.
Are you?
Let me try. I'll disconnect.
Well, wait. Did you click it? Or does it just not say that I'm streaming? You gotta click. You gotta click into the stream.
It's me, the mayor of Stupidville.
I can't believe
you Chili, and I have taken over the city.
I am the mayor, but you are the queen.
I am a queen. This is a monarchy system that I allow a democracy.
So, like, what happened the first time is, God damn it, my save data is still here. What the hell is wrong with this game?
Are we gonna flip tables over this?
I might flip tables over this.
Oh, back into the stream. Get back in there. Oh, there we go. Okay. Everything's clear, coming in crisp.
This wouldn't be so bad if we didn't have to sit through the intro with no option to skip it every time.
We just have to listen to that truck. The truck is inevitable.
The truck and the
truck is God.
Oh, there's the skip option. All of these fucking years. God damn. I'm haunted. Stocky, I'm haunted.
The wrath is so real and visceral.
Okay.
Like I don't hear you flip off the handle but often, but like this is like true wrath.
I don't think you've ever heard me flip off the handle. Like, the path has just decided, like... Oh! I'm a fucking idiot!
How's it going, Mayor?
Give me the crown. You are no longer queen in this house. I'm gonna make a fucking... I don't have it on OBS anymore. I used to have an actual fucking dunce cap for when I'm dumb on stream. Okay, I'm leaving... This was hilarious, so I am going to leave it in. So one more time. The